fucking stickler about that. I want to get all your pretty faces on the fucking 1 minute clip. Ready to rock? What the fuck day is it?
What's up, Doc? Can we rock?
Let's do it.
What's up, Doc?
That's right. Are you really singing that again? All right.
Look at how he fucking walks this fucking tool.
Swagger. All right, guys. All right, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome to the Ready, Set, Blow podcast, episode 112 for Wednesday, November 21st, 2018. Thanksgiving, the Thanksgiving episode, Chase. That was a loud mouth smack. That was some fucking 12-year-old black girl shit you just did. That was a good comparison. I don't think I could beat that. I mean, you know what I'm talking about.
I don't think I could beat that. Yeah,
that's exactly what they did.
This is. I got some tea, some organic green tea.
Organic green tea.
Yeah, and some honey in there.
What is it? I don't even know what the fuck makes anything organic. I got to look that up, like the technical definition. I don't know. We're burying the guest though. We have a special guest today.
We do have a special guest.
Mr. Chris Kinback, the Westfield boy himself. What's up, buddy?
What's going on?
Comedian Chris Kinback.
That's right,
comedian. I didn't know when I was supposed to chime in there.
You can chime in whenever you want, bud.
Whenever. Just free reign.
Chris was saying he felt awkward about being places. I don't know why.
About being places? Why? What do you mean?
Just life in general.
Do you have like anxiety issues?
Randy asked me if I was comfortable. I said I'm never actually comfortable. Comfortable enough. Like I'm here. If we're waiting for me to be comfortable, probably gonna take a while.
It's gonna be a while.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm comfortable enough.
When I see you, you always seem pretty chill and relaxed.
You don't seem like an anxious guy.
Really? That's good. I don't know. Fake it till you make it, I guess. Maybe we'll pull it off for now.
Chris is kind enough to join us on short notice.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it's good. I got a pretty open schedule, so it worked out well for me. I was just sleeping. Did some grocery shopping today. Big day for me, but otherwise. Tell
the listeners, just so I can hear, what do you do for work such that you can have free days? Because I want to get on that train.
The Uber grind. You did it, Chase, right, for a little while?
I still do it. I still do it. Yeah, I'm a Lyft guy though. I'm your competitor. Bitch.
I do both.
Oh,
yeah, okay. I do both.
Which one's the better option?
People ask that all the time. There's really there's no good way to do it. You're either. right. I mean, either way.
Right. Now, how do you make money doing it? Is it like do you do like the Uber Pool, or is the Uber X the thing? Like, is that the better option? Like, what's the best way?
You don't know how Uber works?
Of course I know how it fucking works, but I don't know how to make money on the other side. I know how to pick up my phone, call an Uber, get in, and get the fuck out of the car. Yeah. I don't know how to drive the thing. You know?
Well,
what the best situation is. Like, is it better off going on at night, in the morning? Like, I don't know how you, like, what's the best way to make money doing this shit?
Yeah, I like doing it at night, like late night, like 10 to 2. Is probably like the best.
Is that like the peak time?
To do it? Yeah, it's the best time to do it. And
are you meeting any crazies at that hour?
Oh, all the crazies. Yeah, it's the most entertaining too.
So so what are we talking about here? What, like drunk women? How many times? Let's be honest. How many times have you been picked up taking a girl home in an Uber?
It's very rare that it happens. I mean,
happens to me all the time.
I like to think that it happens.
I at least get one girl that wants a cocoa. At least.
Really?
Yeah. At least one. She
a night or
maybe they feel more
in your life?
One per shift.
You.
One per shift. Huh?
Maybe they feel like you. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess white guys give off that rapey vibe in 2018.
Yeah, I just don't have. I don't know.
You definitely give off that rapey vibe.
I don't think he. I don't know when I'm picturing you, like, I don't think you. Do you talk to people in the car? I don't think you look. You don't have the.
It's mostly just podcasts and shit. I'll just listen to.
Right. You don't strike up like dialogue with your passengers. You don't seem like you. You seem like you just be like, "Where you going? Cool."
I mean, if it's a good-looking chick, I'm definitely gonna. I'm gonna talk to her. I'm not gonna not talk to her. But yeah, sometimes you just zone out and you're just fucking cruising, and you don't really.
So have you not gone home with any of the girls in your any of your fares, or have you grabbed the number from any of these girls? Let's start there.
Yeah, numbers.
You don't want to go. You don't want to go right off after the.
I've never had one.
I don't know that you would want to do that. I feel like that would be unsafe.
No, it's fine. It's pretty fine. Okay, it's pretty good.
You've had that?
Really?
I
would worry the girl setting me up. You know, like I'm just gonna rob me. Yeah, or something.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh well, you can't. I mean, you don't pick up girls from like Roxbury or anything. You gotta you gotta go to Brookline.
You gotta go to the nice girls.
You gotta go to
pick up a girl in Wellesley somewhere.
Somerville,
Weston. You know.
Yeah.
So you have dated girls from the back of the Uber.
depends what your definition of dated is.
Right.
You took him out.
I've hung out with girls from Uber. Yeah.
Okay. And but no success.
It depends what your definition.
Yeah,
of
which is
success
definitely.
This guy's real cryptic over
Yeah,
here.
no. Well, with Rainey's measure of success is he breaks it down all the way. You gotta.
Yeah, I mean, so like I said, so you just hung out with him. You slept with a few of them, I assume.
Let
but
me
no long-term relationship had occurred.
Let me
long-term
phrase this and let me
relationship.
cut this into because Rainey's is a DA attorney right now. He's breaking things down to fucking shit. Did you fuck?
Did you fuck any of these bros?
Did you fuck? That's what it is. Did you? You know what I mean? That's what. Let's get to the fucking.
How many listeners do we have on this?
A shitload.
Podcast?
We have a shitload. Of
I mean,
people.
I know your mother's listening. That's for sure.
I don't think I'm worried about.
That's good. No,
I've had some success with. I'll leave it at that.
You got very professional on that.
5-star.
I've had a couple.
5-star Uber rating. That's good.
Yeah, I got
what is
a good
rating?
rating.
What is your
really
rating?
good rating? I can look it up right now, actually, if we want to know.
Imagine if it was like 3.5.
I've had one person get in and be like, "Wow, that's a really high Uber rating."
And then he sucked
Like
your cock.
exceptionally high. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's exactly.
And then he
what
gave you a
happens.
hand job over the pants.
So
Let
when
me
you
see my fucking rating here.
so when you did so what made you
4.95.
Whoa,
Wow.
that's fucking.
okay? So do you think I could beat
All
him?
right.
You think I-
There's no way Chase has anything higher than a 4.7.
why? First of all, I don't like that tone. I don't appreciate that tone. Number one, you knew me longer than him. Fuck you. Number
Yeah,
two,
and because I know you longer, I know there's no way you always showed up on time to these pickups.
okay,
That's a big one.
That's a big one.
That's a big one. Chris.
You just got to be available.
Yeah, Chase has a problem with availability.
let me. I have a problem with commitment. This is the
Yeah.
thing. So the question is, my Uber. Okay, yours is 4.95.
Yeah.
That's for Uber. Okay, I do only Lyft.
All right, Lyft. What do you got on Lyft?
All right, here we go, baby. Here we go. Let's show you up, kid. All right, dashboard. What the fuck, kid? What the why can't you
Yeah,
just?
your rating is everywhere. Huh? What the fuck's going on over
Oh,
here?
you know what it is? Mine's on Bluetooth. I gotta put it on Wi-Fi here. Fuck.
What is it? 4.55.
Weekly acceptance rate 100%, bitch.
No, but your rating.
Yeah, that's
Fuck, rating's too smart. I was hoping he didn't fucking.
How many? What's your rating?
I was hoping he didn't fucking 4.95, son.
No,
He's
is it?
lying.
Yeah.
Show me that.
Why the fuck both of you call it a surprise? You see what shit's happening in the country right now? Why can't you just accept it, son? Two white guys looking at me like I can't get a 4.9 rating, 4.95 rating. Fuck you, both of y'all.
I thought mine was like.
He does. He does. Does it 4.9?
That's big. That's high. My Lyft one is 4.94.
Oh yeah. Oh, who did more rides though? Oh, you got Chase did more rides.
Oh.
That's a damn 1,100 fares. That's a fucking shitload of
Too
rides.
many.
Yeah, I got
Too
1,200.
11. How many times have you run to the same person at that rate?
A few times.
Really? I
Yeah.
don't think I've ever run to the same
Yeah.
person. No.
I feel like I should do it just for the fucking fun, just to meet some strange fucking people in the middle of the
Good
night.
stories.
I'm gonna tell you right now, Randy. Like I like it a lot because you meet. First of all, it's a great way to network. You know what I mean? And you meet fucking really cool people. And yeah, it's fucking cool. And you get paid.
I
you
bet
know?
Chase is a talker. I bet Chase is in there yapping it up.
Oh, I yap it up, dude. I'm yapping it up. I'm telling people how to be great people in life. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you can kind of make it what you want.
Yeah.
Do they have a problem with you
chat
smoking
with
weed in the car while you drive?
I've never tried that. I've had some people. A lot of people vape.
Okay.
People vape in the car, and I mean that's.
Yeah, how much
I'm not
drug use
gonna-
is going in that back seat? They're like, do you mind if I go pick you? I bet it's all the time.
Yeah, probably.
Anybody ever try to hook up in the back seat of your car?
I don't know what's up with these questions. This is fucking.
I get these questions a lot. Actually.
Yeah, these are the, people drunk at 2 in the morning. They in the back of some stranger's car. They might try to fuck. You know, you never know.
Oh.
I've had some people like making out and stuff, and I've kind of given them like the weird look, like
Really?
don't do that.
I have.
What?
Yeah,
Why not?
It's very uncomfortable.
Like, yo, it's fucking tip me big, and you can fuck back there. You know what I'm saying? If they give me extra $50, I drive around the block a few times.
I mean, if it was like a couple chicks, I would be fine with it. But, like,
Yo, I'm gonna tell. Like one of my first weeks.
Was usually a couple dudes back there just
there were a couple dudes, yeah. That would work.
I remember my first week on the job doing Lyft. I picked up this really drunk, cute Asian girl from the South End, and she was going home because the app said to drop her home. And then
because I couldn't take her to my home.
so I dropped her home, and she was like, "Hey, you do this?" I was like, I do comedy." And she's like, "Oh, really cool." She's like, "Hey, do you want to smoke some weed?" She's like, "With my roommate?" Mm-hmm. And I was like, "Well,"
Yes, obviously.
I was like, "Well, I could turn this app off right now, and we can certainly do that." And her roommate came out from the fucking house, and this girl was fucking hot as hell. Banging. And we were just smoking in the car. For me, and mind you, the car that I have is not like mine. I rented from Lyft. So you're not even supposed to smoke in the car. But I'm just like, anytime you get two hot girls and she gives a guy an ultimatum, like a guy's going to take it. Yeah. Like, you know, you're not going to say no to two hot girls, you know. It was a great time, you know. I don't smoke in my car, but...
I mean, I feel like if I don't know, I would certainly let this shit go down. If I got to start driving for Uber, because I feel like I would let all this fucking filth go down in the back of the car, just for the sake of the story. It's like, oh, some crazy shit happened tonight, because I feel like I'd be bored after hours of doing that shit every day. You know? But
I'm not like,
I wouldn't.
Yeah, but I'm not like you know, I'm not like creepy. I'm certainly like, you know, there's some people that are like, to just get in the car, they just want to get to where they want to get to.
You got to keep it professional at times.
Yeah, I mean, I got into this business, so I hope I don't have to be professional anymore. Because being professional is so boring. No. I mean, it kind of is, but it's, I don't know. I feel like being good is no fun, you know? My shrink told me that one time. He's like, stolen waters taste sweeter. I was like, I like the sound of that. That's probably not a good way to live your life, but...
Weird thing for a shrink to be telling you.
Oh, my shrink told me to sell drugs before. I had my shrink...
Really?
I've had a couple of good shrinks, but this last one is a real gem.
It's a real gem?
Mm. Yeah, because I was telling Chase, I met some people traveling around, and I shipped, like, friends of mine now, so I shipped them cannabis sometimes. Like, oh, you guys want, you know, some gummies or whatever, I'll send them in the mail.
Right.
And I tell this to my shrink. Doctor.
Don't name.
I know.
Yeah.
I don't name him. I don't want to lose.
I mean, you do you, but I'm just like, yeah. I mean,
so I've said it before. So if you guys want to go back to figure it out, but
yeah.
So I was sitting there. I was telling him, he's like, so I know you're looking for work. Like, is that something you could do? And I'm like, what? Sell drugs? I was like, I don't know if that's really what you want. Mm-hmm. Kind of advice you want to give me, or whatever. He started dying laughing, right? So that ended up being the start of like a 35-minute headlining set that I did in this guy's fucking office. I told him to pay me at the end of it. I was making him laugh so hard. He's like, I was like, dude, what next? You want me to start, you know, banging a married chick and fucking? Like, what other bad advice you want to give me? You know, quit my job, sell drugs, like on and on and on.
Yeah,
he's a good guy. I like him.
Hey, you know, what are you gonna do? You know what I mean? You gotta survive, right?
That's what I pay $125 an hour for to tell me to sell drugs.
Which is fucking crazy to me that you do that.
Oh, that's a steal, dude.
Yeah.
Because I don't have insurance.
Oh.
So I pay that shit out of pocket.
So Chris, like, you got into
Where is this? My doctor's over in Brookline.
So where'd you grow up?
Yeah, that's right.
Shrewsbury, Massachusetts.
Yes.
That's out west, correct?
Central.
Mm-hmm. Is that like a white neighborhood, Jewish neighborhood? What are we talking about here?
Well, Massachusetts.
Very white. Now it's becoming more Indian.
Oh, you hear that, Sham? Sorry, buddy.
Okay. Yeah.
Indian. Okay, all right.
I'm not sure why. I'm not sure how.
Equal opportunity?
Yeah.
Probably.
Yes.
The caravan. That's why. The caravan.
It
made it.
But yeah, very white when I was growing up.
And so what the fuck? So when did obviously, you know, there's so much like, I mean, it's hard to kind of like narrow this, you know, everything into like a certain amount of minutes. But when did like comedy come into the picture? Like, you know.
Yeah, that's a good question. Not till.
Well, first, how long have you been doing comedy? How like?
I'm gonna say like 27. Maybe I started 28.
Okay,
that doesn't help.
Like 3 years.
So 3 years.
Okay.
So 3 years.
31 now.
Got it.
Okay, so you guys around the same time, like roughly, like comedy wise. Like
I started September 2016. So yeah, I guess if you started 2016,
1 year different. Yeah, but somewhere around the same time.
Yeah. So
yeah.
I don't know. I never really was. I liked comedy, but I was always just so scared to like talk in front of people.
Yeah, really?
That makes sense. Yeah,
terrified.
Well, did you not do? Did you like ever do like drama or any of that shit in high school? Obviously, you played basketball.
Yeah,
but
never.
No,
never did anything like that.
So then, what gave you the itch?
I have no idea. Like, I took a class over at the Improv, and that was like at the end of that, it's just so the class is so
like a comedy class or improv class.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dana was my teacher. Dana J. Bine was a teacher there.
Yeah.
And it gives you like so much false confidence at the end because you do a performance at the end.
Yeah.
And it goes well, and you're like, oh, I can do this now.
Yeah, I can headline, yeah.
And then you start doing open mics, you're like, oh, I'm horrible, actually. Like, I'm really bad.
Yeah, that's how I feel every day.
That's how it started. And then yeah, it was just really bad. Up until like now. It's still really bad.
Yeah. Hey, at least you know.
No, you're one of my faves out there, bud. I love your stuff.
Oh, thanks, man. Low standards, I guess.
Yeah, well, I listen to my own act. It's pretty fucking terrible. But
I'm not saying anything.
No. But no. So that class you took. So I took a workshop. That was the second class you took, or the first?
Yeah, that was the second one I took.
Okay. Because I bumped into Chris at a workshop last summer.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was like 2 years later. I was like, wow, I still don't know what the hell I'm doing.
Oh yeah, I still don't know. But I guess the difference was when I started just doing the straight open mics. So then when I went into that, I was like, oh, this is way more. It's a way more welcoming environment to like write new jokes and try new material in the class, especially like after like the showcase at the end, like you feel like you're fucking like you could actually crush a room. Right. It's like, oh, this is easy. Yeah, so amazing. I guess it is helpful to give you that first push. But so I mean, did you watch a lot of comedy growing up, or did you just like say fuck it, I want to give this a shot one day? Like what? Like how did you end up? Yeah, I was always walking into an IB class.
I was always a fan of comedy, but again, I was just like, I could never do that. It just seems
so far away, right?
Yeah, it seems so distant. But
that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, then did that, and then
who'd you like as comedians? Like who'd you?
Probably my favorite comic was Jeselnik, Anthony Jeselnik.
All right, that makes sense.
So I would listen to him, and then when I started, I wanted to like emulate him. So I was trying to do like offensive, edgy stuff, and it was just so bad that it was like it's even worse when you're like trying to be edgy, but you're not doing it right. And it was just like a disaster.
The punchline is, and he fucked her. It's like,
like no, not okay. So yeah, then I've kind of listened to other comics, but I still think Jeselnik is my favorite one to listen to.
Okay, yeah, Jeselnik is. I mean, that's a good one to follow. He's really good.
Yeah, I could see the similarity. I could see the influence for sure.
Yeah,
I mean, I try not to copy him exactly.
No, I mean, it's impossible to copy him.
Right.
But, I mean, do you write like straight up joke format? Like, because I can't write like that at all, man.
Yeah, I mean, basically from that class, it's basically like teaching you set up punchlines. So that's basically all I knew. So now, when I try to sit down and write jokes, it's just basically, whatever I can come up with. But basically I try to keep it like short and sweet, one-liners, and try to make it. Yeah. I don't know. For some reason, my mind just always goes into dark places when I try to. I start with good intentions, and then it just ends up with me fucking my dog or something like that. 'Cause I don't know where else to go with it.
Hey, if that's where your mind
fucking my dog,
the pen's gotta go where the mind goes, man. You know what I mean?
That's a little creepy, but yeah, I guess. the pen about fucking his dog. Okay.
The pen's got to go with the mind goes. How's that creepy?
Well, because he was just talking about fucking his dog. That's why it's creepy.
Oh, when he said that, my mind said, "Okay, I don't want to listen to that," and I
tuned out.
Tuned out. Yeah.
Yeah, get in there. Oh, we get you a fresh glass of water. That's my old water, dude.
This is good enough. It's bong water.
We got
perfect.
We got Kinback ice, and I was just drinking 4-hour-old water that I had sitting out on my cup. You get your fresh glass.
No, it's all right.
Room temperature.
I don't want to miss anything here.
Yeah, it's a lot.
It's too much excitement going on.
Too much excitement. So
I think we got. I think me and Randy have. I think not that much energy for you.
No, well, his energy is always it's always alarming.
Yeah, I was yawning
which is bizarre because you were saying like you don't. You say that you're uncomfortable, but you always seem very comfortable when you walk into a room. You don't seem like you're on edge at all. Like you're a very laid back guy, so I don't get where all the anxiety comes in.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's anxiety or just like awkwardness. I guess everybody feels it. And now, like hanging out with comics, I realize they're probably more uncomfortable than I am. I feel more.
That's what I'm saying.
Now,
you walk into a room
compared to other people, I think.
Yo, really? You don't think Shime's a well-adjusted guy, or?
Seems like he's got it all together.
We can just start throwing out any name we want. I mean, pick a name for your comments, start trashing them all.
Yeah. So it's nice in comparison to those people. I feel pretty well adjusted. But
so now you went to so out of Shrewsbury, you went to Westfield for basketball, right?
Yeah. Well, originally I went to the Clark University in Worcester, and I went there with the intention of playing basketball, but I got cut from the team when I first went there. So they were like, yeah, I went there to play basketball.
Did you get a scholarship or just?
No, but the guy that recruited me left. He recruited me and then he went to another school.
That's
so
right.
They brought in a new coach, and he's like, "Who the hell are you?" And I was like, "I don't know. I was told I was gonna play basketball here." And he's like, "No." He's like, "You suck. Get out of here." So I was like, "All right." So then I transferred to Westfield and made the team there, and then just played basketball there and played soccer there. So
Soccer.
it was good. Yeah, played some soccer there. For 1 year, I played soccer and basketball, and then the basketball coach was like, "No, you can only play."
Is that D2 or D3?
D3.
So, like, do the basketball players in D3 schools get broads? How does that work?
I mean, yeah. Basically, I mean, it's not like you're at
So
Duke or North Carolina.
You like big shit on campus at Westfield, or I don't know how does that work?
I wouldn't say big shit on campus, but you definitely would use it to better your situation with women.
Very diplomatic.
Like I would let people know, like, yeah, I'm on the basketball team. It was basically all I had going for me. Didn't really have a whole lot of like game or like much else to go on. So, but I would like hang out with the athletes and stuff, and that usually works out sometimes.
Where's Westfield?
It's out by Springfield. It's over by.
Did you live on campus or you live at home?
Yeah, I lived on campus. It was like an hour from home.
All right.
But
big party school or no?
Yeah, enough. We had one bar that everybody would go to, so you would just go to that one bar, and then that was it. Like off-campus parties and things like that. We lived in a house my senior year that got condemned after we left it.
What did you guys do to that place?
We broke the heater one day
How?
at a party. Somebody like smashed the heater. So
Somebody smashed it.
So
they went to the basement, just took a baseball bat to it.
Yeah, I don't know how it happened, but somebody did it, and we didn't have heat for the whole winter. So we had a room like this, and we put a bunch of space heaters around, and five of us slept in one room together
For an entire year?
for like an entire winter. Yeah.
That sounds abysmal, dude.
Oh, it was great. That's the best time of my life.
I mean, it must have been the film. I mean, look, so I lived in a fraternity house when I was in college, too. And there was obviously disgusting. The house has been also, they sold it. I think they plowed it down and turned it into like a parking garage. Mm-hmm. But I couldn't imagine, like, I guess it was fun at the time, but looking back, it's just so filthy to live like that. I mean, like, it's really disgusting, dude. It's 5 men in one room with a bunch of space heaters.
Yeah.
Could you imagine what this smells like? You know,
no.
Like, did you guys bring girls up to this dungeon?
I mean, we try. I don't know. I don't remember what the success rate was. In college,
Why would you try?
Girls don't
It's so
really
gross, dude.
like girls are used to like dorms and stuff like that. I mean, I think their standards are a lot lower now. It would be. It would be tough to pull
but I'm
off,
saying, but even then, dude, 5 guys in a bunch of matches on the floor. I mean, I don't know. It looks a little. Like I said, the smell in that room must have been fucking funky, kid.
Yeah. We didn't really shower.
We didn't really shower.
Yeah, we didn't have hot water. It was a disaster, but it was also a lot of fun.
So what did you plan to do when you got out of school? Obviously, it wasn't comedy.
No, not at all. I was a criminal justice major, so I was gonna get into that. I had one job interview in that field, and it was for a corrections officer. So,
what? Chris Kinback, the corrections officer?
I would have been so bad at it. I'm so glad I didn't get it. But you have to do a written test, then you have to do a physical test. And the written test I did well on. And then the physical test, I was in great shape. I was like, oh, this will be a piece of cake. I go to do it, and the first thing they have you do is sit-ups, 30 sit-ups. And I couldn't do it for some reason. I couldn't get. You have to like go all the way back. You had to like do some weird stuff. You had to like touch your elbows to your knees or something. Like I'm sure I could do it now, but I don't know. At the time, I was like,
okay.
I don't know. I think I was doing it too like the technique. Maybe I focused too much on it. But either way, I failed that part of it, and they're like, all right. You're out. So that was my one.
You failed the physical. There's fat corrections officers running around.
There were so many fat kids around me there doing it that it all like passed it, and I watched them pass it, and I was like, "Oh, this should be."
And they wouldn't let you take it again.
No, that's what I was like. Can I just like? I didn't know what I was doing. Like, can I try to do this again? They're like, no. But I mean, I would have been a horrible corrections officer.
Oh, really? You think?
So it was definitely for the best that I didn't get that job, and then that was the last time I ever did anything with my major. So
what'd you start doing for work?
I worked in like a call center. I did. After that, I did a sales job at this startup company, and we were selling apps for restaurants and shit. And then did that for a couple of years, and I just bounced around to a bunch of different like sales jobs. Did recruiting for a while, and then I probably had like 15 jobs since.
Jesus,
since
dude, one of those deals, huh?
Yeah, bartended for a little while, and then now here I am, Ubering. The top of the totem pole. Doesn't get much better than that. So yeah, I think I'm basically retired.
You retired into comedy?
Yeah. So yeah, now I have a lot of like the beauty of doing Uber is you just have a ton of free time to you make your own schedule. So I really have no excuse not to be doing a lot of comedy.
But you were telling me like a few days ago that you owned some real estate though too. How'd you get into that?
I mean, basically everything I made during the time I had actual jobs, I put into a couple houses with my buddies. We bought a few places in Southie, and we just Airbnb'd them for a while.
Oh, so you've always been smart with your money like that, huh? A little investor?
Somewhat. Yeah, somewhat smart. And
well, smarter than I am. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, so did that. So hopefully those will pay off someday. But yeah.
Are you still renting them out?
Yeah, now we just rent them out full time. We stopped Airbnb them because like the neighbors would start complaining that.
Is that a good way to make money though? The Airbnb scam?
Oh yeah, you can make a killing off Airbnb. If I could, I would do that all day.
Oh, just like rent out properties on Airbnb.
Yeah, it's such easy money.
I guess you just bought apartments then. I thought you bought like entire homes.
No, just
you
like
rent the home. They can tell them to go
just
fuck
like
themselves.
one floor on a place. So neighbors would start complaining when their
Strangers
downstairs
walking.
was turned into like a brothel, basically.
Oh, what? Somebody rented the place and went nuts with it?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. How long ago was this? Did, the cops have to get involved?
The cops didn't get involved, but somebody came and the downstairs neighbors was like giving us updates, and they were like, yeah, there's this lady, there's like a few ladies in here, and then there's all these guys in business suits that keep coming in and out like every hour. And he's like, we can't be having this at our apartment. Like, I have a family, I have children here.
So you rented the place out to a couple of women and they ended up turning tricks in your apartment?
Yeah.
How long were you renting it out to these two chicks?
They only had it for like 2 days. So.
Oh my God, they're enterprising young ladies.
Yeah. It was an Airbnb. They just Airbnb'd it. But the downstairs neighbor was a permanent resident.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But they were smart enough to be like, oh, instead of getting a hotel room where we get thrown out, we can cut it on the cheap, get this fucking Airbnb going, and make all this extra money.
I'm sure that's happening in a lot of Airbnbs.
Oh my God, I never thought about that. If they just, well, I mean, look, frankly, if any couple gets a hotel room, you know they're fucking it. So if like a couple rents your Airbnb, you know they're fucking in your apartment. Like,
right.
That's just a given.
Yeah, that's accepted.
But I guess I wonder how many times like, oh, it's just renting it out to some lady and she's just turning tricks in it. That's probably a pretty big.
Right.
That's wow.
Yeah.
You guys have a big D about that.
I'm sure he's on top of it already.
Oh yeah, dude, he's the best. Dude, he. Did he ever tell you about mukbang?
Or something about like eating food?
Yeah, have you heard about this? He was trying to explain Big D was trying to explain to me one night. For those listeners out there, Big D's another comedian in town, funny guy. He was trying to explain to me one night what mukbang was, which is apparently there are websites out there. It's a big business on the internet where like heavy set women will like eat food and rub it all over their body in like a sexual way. And guys will just watch that for hours and hours and hours on end.
Really?
Yeah. It's called mukbang or some shit like that. And he's like, you could set up a whole website. He's like, I got girls lined up. And I'm like, Big D, are you serious? And he's like, yeah, we can do this. And I'm like, I don't want to do any part of that with you, man. Like, I don't want to be involved with that at all.
Well, what's the appeal to that? Like, they get aroused by that, or they just want to see
it's like webcam girls, except these guys who like these webcam girls like heavy set girls who smear food all over their bodies. It's crazy, son. I wouldn't look it up if I were you.
Yeah, I don't know that I would ever want to see that. That sounds terrible.
But Big D was serious
like
about
it.
But I know you're on the hustle, so maybe that's another little side hustle for you to get to.
I'm not opposed. I wouldn't be opposed to it.
I'm not opposed.
But yeah, I wouldn't want to watch it. But they could use one of my apartments to do it at.
How many apartments you got now, big boy?
4.
Oh shit, you're like a slumlord.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's kind of put on hold right now.
Why? Because you're renting them out.
Yeah, and I can't really buy any right now on my Uber salary, so times are tough.
Oh, you're making big money when you were doing.
Not big money, but enough, like a standard salary.
Standard salary.
Back, guys. Sorry about that.
Above.
Oh, where'd you go? Did Chase went down a rat hole?
Yeah, something went down, and I had to.
Is everything all right? Are you alive? Are we good?
I'll let you. Yeah, we'll talk about it later.
All right.
Sorry, that was rude, but I had to handle something. So we're talking about how Chris is pretending to be poor. What's going on?
I know, right? Well, he's always got some bread lying around somewhere.
Yeah.
You know, he's got.
Look at his sneakers.
He's making moves on moves.
Look at his sneakers. You know. What'd you guys leave off?
These are Buffalo Exchange.
What is Buffalo Exchange? I haven't heard of that one.
It's a secondhand store.
Are you like a big Black Friday guy? You can like getting the deals and shit. Because I fucking hate these deals. You seem like you like to shop and shit like that. Always looking for an angle.
I'm always looking for a deal, but I feel like Black Friday's not. It's a lot of hype.
It's mayhem, dude.
Yeah.
It's not worth it in my opinion.
Well, it's better to do online now, instead of actually going to the physical store.
Yeah.
The old Cyber Monday.
Yes, sir.
All right, you guys want to get to a little bit of news, kids? Do some news?
I haven't
You ready, Chase?
I haven't been up to date on the news.
Well, Chase never reads it, so that's why we do it now.
Yeah, I don't really
Should all be news.
Yeah, so Alexandra Ocasio-Cortez, the new Democratic representative from New York, she just got elected. She seized on a social media smear to show she's not afraid to call out sexism. So listen to this. So the incoming lawmaker responded Thursday evening after journalists referred to her as, quote, a girl in a tweet critical of her clothing with the message, dark hates light, that's why you tune it out. He said her words come in response to a now deleted tweet from Eddie Scarry, interesting name for a fucking media guy, a media reporter with the Washington Examiner, in which he posted a photo of Ocasio-Cortez walking down a hallway alongside the caption that read, Hill staffer sent me this pic of Ocasio-Cortez they took just now. I'll tell you something, that jacket and that coat don't look good, don't look like a girl who struggles. The tweet was quickly and widely criticized on Twitter, and it was deleted. Ocasio-Cortez, a 29-year-old member of the Democratic Socialists of America coalition, she made headlines when she beat Joe Crowley, her primary challenger. So the question is, they're saying this tweet from this guy is sexist because he said that he referred to her as a girl. He's using the word a girl sex. I mean, I'm asking 3 dudes, so it's probably not the fucking right room for that.
I was gonna say.
But I'm like wondering, like, is that sexist?
This is why I don't read the news.
Right.
Because I looked up the definition of a girl, and it's literally a young woman. And she is a 29-year-old. She's a young woman. She is a girl. The question is, if he was a gay guy and he called her girl, would they then be upset with him still? Because the inflection in his voice might be different. It depends on how you read that quote. It was just a tweet, you know what I'm saying? So it's like inflection and intention has a lot to do with it. If it was another woman that called her girl, would they complain? Chris is just shaking his head.
He doesn't even want to.
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of stopped paying attention.
Right. Exactly. Yeah,
Chris got too high.
When it comes to these things, right? Yeah.
I get deep on these things, man. Because I don't understand when people like for a third party to jump in and start like saying that this is what this person meant. You know, it's a little weird. Like, who knows what this guy meant? But to be fair, I mean, this woman is kind of a focal point of attention right now because she's fucking 29-year-old congresswoman. Could you imagine being in Congress at 29?
No.
Could you imagine? I couldn't imagine being in Congress at 35, dude. That's a fucking serious job.
Yeah, that's a lot.
That's a lot.
I don't know why people delete tweets either.
Yeah, like, do you have a big Twitter following?
No.
Do you use it a lot? You seem like your kind of material would work well for it.
Yeah, I've never really used Twitter. I mean, I'll look at it and like look.
But
at
you don't
stuff on them
you
or-
don't use jokes
no,
on.
I never
Okay.
tweet out stuff. But yeah, I don't know why people think that if they delete a tweet that it's gone. Just makes it more.
Obvious that you know. Yeah.
Yeah, that you said the wrong thing.
Yeah, you should just stood by it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or just don't tweet at all.
The easy answer.
Easier way to do it. Yeah.
The easy solution.
Oh, don't tweet at all.
You
That's
probably,
true.
you probably use Twitter more than the rest of it than Chris and I. Like, is it still useful? I feel like Twitter's fucking. I've said this 1,000 times. I feel like Donald Trump is the only guy using this fucking thing anymore. Like,
Nah.
is it alive? Like, what is it?
It is, yeah. It's just, because you have like 2 followers, dude. That's why it doesn't matter to you. If someone has like 2 million, yeah, it's going to be.
But I feel like the platform itself is just not. It's only it seems like Instagram is just better than.
Well,
like,
if that's the question, yeah, I would agree with you 100%.
that's what I'm saying. Like, why is Twitter still a thing then? If it only has like 2/3 of the functionality of Instagram, why isn't everyone just using Instagram and just shutting off Twitter? Like, MySpace is gone. Like, why is Twitter still here?
Because
is
usually-
what I'm saying. Like, I feel like Twitter's done.
Because Instagram's only used for mainly used for just like posting pictures and shit like that.
It's pictures and text and video.
Yeah, I know what it comprises of. I'm just telling you what most people they use it for. Yeah,
and Twitter is
like
just for text.
for texting. Yeah, it's just quicker. You know,
Talk.
people want to talk. You know,
Things to say. But yeah, I don't understand if you're not famous, like why are you tweeting? Like nobody's looking at it.
Nobody's looking at it.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, so if it's like to the person who has like under like it's
I
not going to matter.
literally have
to
like
them.
13 followers. I never go on it. It's like, what is this? There's nothing here.
But you get
I know you can build
it
them.
depends. You can build it and shit, but it's like it depends. Like I fucking hate. I have a love-hate relationship with social media because I don't want to get to that point where like I have to rely on it every single time and I'm fucking doing this and doing that. It's like you look fucking stupid. You know what I mean? But I get it. It's part of the business. And when you go into these fucking agencies, these representation agencies and talent agencies, that's the first fucking question they ask you. You know, they don't ask
what you're following.
What you're following. You know.
Oh, because they don't want to do any of the actual work for themselves.
Yeah. So they just say hey. How many followers do you have? Aside from asking you, oh yeah, well, what do you have? How long you been doing comedy? Oh, you've been, how long you been acting? How long you been doing this? Do you have this? How many followers do you have?
That's what means money, right? I mean, it's like how many people can you get up to a show?
Yeah.
Let's stick with the women's issues, boys. I got another one for you.
You
This
can
one
always
you're like,
buy followers, can't you?
yeah, you can. I think, but there's
that's so fucking. I hate when people do that.
But they can. But that's why a lot of these meme accounts now I think have like private pages because there's no way you can like, there's like an extra hurdle. So like if they have like 2 million followers,
They know they're real.
they know they're more likely to be real because it's a private account. So they had to like request to get in there.
What's the price of a follower?
I have no idea,
What's the market
dude.
value
I haven't
for a
looked
follower?
that up. I've never bought followers, but I'm sure you can. Dude, those fucking Russian troll organizations. I'm sure they can give you 10,000 followers tomorrow, but like they're not going to be legit. Like that's the question.
Like bots and shit like
Yeah,
that.
it's just a bunch of bots, and they're like that's not. You see guys like that, dude. Like look, check around. You'll see like.
I see one guy though. I'm sorry, Randy. I need to cut you off. Go ahead.
No, motherfuckers will have like 40,000 followers, and they'll post something and get like 180 likes. It's like, all right, that's just a bunch of bullshit.
Or we have one guy.
You know what I'm saying? Like
you got one guy who had like 200 followers, and then all of a sudden he has like 16,000 in like 4 months. I'm like, go fuck it. Like, like where'd you get all these followers? See, this is what social media is doing to me right now. I'm fucking arguing about this stupid shit.
Right,
like,
it doesn't matter.
Like, this is. Fuck you.
Oh, but I catch myself looking. It's like, oh, where are my numbers at? It's like, it's the only data you got. It's like, it's the only thing that.
Yeah. I find myself saying
do
that.
people like me?
Way
Right.
too often
Right.
every day. It doesn't matter. Like, not to the point where nothing matters. Where some stuff should matter. I'm just like, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Well, look at it's just crazy how like I grew up at a time where like I'm sure you did too, or Randy did too. It's like we didn't have none of this shit. We lived without it. So it's like if it went away right now, I'd be fine. I don't know about you guys, but I'd be fine.
I wonder if it'd be more helpful or less helpful. You just be more reliant upon fucking bookers and shit though. So like.
I got a problem with that. I talk to people. I'll fucking go up and shake and bake with anybody.
But for someone to have to give you the okay to do so, like. I don't know. I feel like it'd be great without it, but it's certainly more limiting. Like it just gets constricted. Like your access to opportunities gets constricted because then you have to go through somebody that has to be a gatekeeper to everything you want. You have to get like some director, some booker,
Oh yeah, going back to the the middleman type.
We would have
thing.
to try and find a radio station to pick up this fucking podcast if there was no internet. You know, like there's no.
I don't think podcasts would be around if it wasn't.
Of course not.
If
No,
it wasn't.
of course,
Yeah. I don't think. I don't think that would even be created. You know.
Well, I guess podcasts came out before social media technically. Because they had internet radio. They had internet radio.
Okay.
I would say that's kind of the beginning of it. I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't know.
I guess it kind of one and the same though, because right around I feel like maybe like at the same time it kind of became popular. Facebook came out in 2004, some shit like that, and then I feel like podcasts were popping off like 2006, 2007.
Is that when it was? Yeah.
That's when I remember the first time I was listening to them.
Yeah. That is true. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
So it's kind of one and the same. Yeah.
Wow. All right.
We're going off on a big tangent there. I like that. Chris is all fucking stoned over. You all right, kid? Your face melting? You alive?
I'm good.
Yeah.
Never been better.
You know what I gave you guys tonight? That was the lemon meringue, Chase. Remember the lemon meringue that when you lost your mind at the Greenbrier?
I'm not drinking. I'm not eating, drinking, smoking anything that's even remotely close to lemonade because I just saw something on fucking Facebook before I came here. This kid got bullied in fucking high school, and what he did was to get back at all the kids that bullied him. He fucking put horse laxative in their lemonade at school lunch, and every single kid was shitting in their pants.
That is a great great bit, right? Oh wow, he got him.
Dude, there's a video out there where all the kids are like they're in they're prep school, they're like uniforms.
Just diarrhea everywhere.
Oh, they're just pulling down their pants and just shitting everywhere, like in the hallways.
No.
I fucking.
Oh, I gotta go find the video for the lemonade squirts. Let's find this.
It's fucking out there, dude. I'm telling you. He put it in the lemonade, like he fucking snuck into the cafeteria before they served it. There's this big container of lemonade.
Oh wow, yeah.
He just put horse laxative.
This is out there.
How did he get all these kids to drink lemonade?
Because they just knew it's part of the meal, the lunch meal, the lemonade's option. So whoever drank lemonade, fucking, it was in this big container.
And he hated every kid in there.
He fucking
wasn't one kid. That he spared.
Go hard, go home, son.
Oh my god, they are running around shitting their pants. It's just shit all over the floor.
I knew you would like that, Randy. I knew you would
There's no way that's real.
Oh, that's real, bro.
Oh, listeners, just go. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Shit.
Just for the listeners out there, just Google lemonade horse laxatives, and YouTube will take care of the rest.
Yeah, sure will.
No way. There's no way this is real.
There's got to be 36 kids hitting every corner of the room. And just like explosive diarrhea.
Yes.
Oh, that kid just vomited really hard on the floor. That's not good.
Yeah.
No, that kid could die from that.
There's probably people dying from
I wonder if anybody died. Let's, oh shit, she slipped in oh wow, girl just slipped in. Oh no. There's so much on this video.
Who's filming? Who's going around filming
some
this?
Savages going around filming.
There's got to be some knucklehead.
Some woman just slipped in the hallway in diarrhea and fell into it, and then they just bust into the bathroom, and there was 2 dudes shitting into a urinal, 1 dude shitting in the sink.
There's no chance this is real.
Why?
This has to be.
It just can't be.
It is real, dude. It's fine.
I hope.
It seems like there's a lot of
moving parts going on
in my head that are saying this is not real. It can't be, right?
I think it is real.
We'll go to Snopes.
I think it's real.
I hope it's real.
I want it to be real so bad because I want.
Yeah, of course.
It's definitely real, dude. It's definitely good because the way they pull down, the drawers that fast, dude.
And then someone's going around filming it.
It doesn't. People feel fucking people getting shot in their fucking head, dude. You know what I mean? So
why is that guy not shitting? The guy filming it, he didn't drink the lemonade.
No, it's from a mock. You were right, dude. It's false. It's from a mockumentary called American Vandal.
Fuck you, Randy. Why'd you have to look it up?
I ruined it for him. But oh man, that's a great. I'm surprised no kid has done that though. You think it's a good point, Chase? You were saying if they come into school with guns and shoot each other up, why not just hit each other with laxatives? Like, I would think that would have been done well before, somebody showed up with an assault rifle.
I mean, the worst part about that day, you're just gonna have to need more bleach.
I would really want that story to be fucking real. With a horse tranquilizer, I bet. Yeah, if you get enough.
Right. I took a.
Yeah, if you put it you can definitely just get you die of dehydration.
Now what happens? I remember taking probably about maybe right before college when I was in college. I was fucking stupid. I would take anything stupid shit, So I took this thing. I remember taking clambuterol.
What is clenbuterol?
Clenbuterol is it's actually a horse. It comes from like a horse.
Why did you take this?
Lose weight.
To lose weight. You've
done this too?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, I just.
It was a thing like you lose weight, like, you know, and you cut weight like really fast. You can do a drop, so you can do like whatever. But they use it for like horses, like from horses. You know what I mean? I don't know if it's like it's a diuretic.
I guess.
Let me look it up. We got Google.
What happened? What happened when you took it?
Well, I took it. You know, I was taking it, and my cousin's like, sorry, because right on the bottle it says used for, you know, horses and shit. They just fucking took it away from me. Like, what the fuck are you doing? You taking horse shit for horses? Like, are you fucking an idiot?
Did you get sick?
No, I didn't get sick. I was getting ripped. I was getting fucking girls, dude. I was fucking ripped. I was like, you know, it's like.
How often were you taking it?
It was twice a day.
And it was like a scene from that video we just watched.
But I never shitted like that though. That's the thing. Yeah. So
never in hallways.
Yeah, you never took a diarrhea right on the floor.
Clenbuterol. Boom. I'm gonna look it up right now. Clenbuterol uses side effects, risk, and okay. Boom. All right. Oh shit. Maybe I shouldn't have said this, guys. Fuck. Clenbuterol is a steroid-like chemical that was initially developed to treat asthma in horses, working by relaxing the airways in the animal's lungs.
So you're taking a horse inhaler?
Yeah, what would make you think that would be a good thing? Why did you think that was a good idea?
Because that's what bodybuilders did.
Because he's Chase Abel, he didn't read anything about it.
I don't read shit, yeah.
He just heard somebody say that, and he just did it.
Well, I got it from like one of my like, you know, bodybuilder like dudes. You know, they would cut weight, and they would use clenbuterol to cut weight.
Just take this, you'll be good. And just take them.
I don't fucking read. What the fuck? Like, if it's bad for me, it's gonna tell me if it's bad. Like when I take it, hurt. Yeah. So like I'll learn from the fucking experience. Like go fuck yourself. Why would I need to read and then get all just bent out of shape of my possible hope of this could be helping me?
Yeah.
I'd rather just take like. I mean, that's a bad example. I mean, probably shouldn't have done that, but
probably shouldn't have done that.
What are you taking now?
As you can see by my body type,
he's singing some Deca.
Yeah, fucking. You can tell by my body type. You know, my supplement has been lacking.
Your supplement has been
my supplements
fried
have been
foods.
Lacking. No, but when I used to in college, I would just take regular protein. Fucking take protein and like. You know,
Jace used to steal protein from GNC.
I used to work at GNC, so I used to get a lot of
for free. He wouldn't steal it; it's just getting it for free. You know how that is.
Yeah, because back then, all that shit was fucking over the counter, like Andro, Deca, all that shit,
NO Explode. I remember everybody was taking NO Explode.
And Explode, yeah, Rip Fuel, all that shit.
Rip Fuel they banned because it had that ephedra stuff in it. That stuff was popular for a while.
Xenadrin was huge back then.
Yeah, that had the ephedra. Ephedra was giving people heart attacks.
I'm gonna tell you right now, this is what I did, guys. Right, I used to make so much. Okay.
All right, one more crime he's going to do.
I mean, they statute of limitations up, so fuck them. They can't come back for me on that shit.
Statute of limitations.
Yeah.
Statute.
What is it?
Statute. The statute of limitations.
Are you serious? That's what it's called?
Statute.
Dude, this whole time we've been calling the statute of limitations.
Usually I just mumble it, so in case.
Yeah. You can fly by the word so no one knows you don't know it. What? Yeah,
so statute.
Statute of limitations.
Thanks, Rand. I appreciate that. So the statute of limitations
is passed.
Is passed.
Yeah.
So I used to work in management at GNC. I used to have a full-time job, play ball, and also work at GNC. I was fucking all over the place. But what I remember is people would buy this Xenadrin bottle. It was $39.99. Came out to $42.36 with tax, right?
Oh, he knows the exact numbers right there because he's cuffing off the top.
So the thing is,
50, bing bang boom. I get $7 a bottle.
So back in the days, right? The return policy. I don't know if it is still, but you can return it without a receipt and get a credit, right? Yeah. Now there was a little way we could do like a little non-refundable thing. Boom, take the cash, boom, right? So what would happen when people took this product, they took it for probably 2-3 days. They brought it back because they got their heart rate was going, so they fucked with their body. So I would have a whole probably 20 returns a week from these products, right? But we can't give them back cash. The company already got the money, so we just give even exchange for another product. I would take the bottle and sell it to fucking college kids that needed it for like studying and shit like that.
Yeah.
I would sell it for
Studying, to other athletes who needed it for performance enhancement, shit like that.
So I would sell it for like, $20 a bottle, half. You know what I mean? And I would make so much money, dude. I made so much fucking money. Protein, I would sell it to my like college kids.
What was in this this mixture that college kids wanted to study?
It was basically it's a stimulant.
Caffeine and
ephedra was like huge back in like the late
Ephedra like speed. Almost.
Speed, yeah. So it just makes you up. It gets you. It's like
they still sell.
It's a thermogenic. It's a was a thermogenic.
Ephedra?
No.
You can get it. You got to get it with a prescription.
You have to get a prescription. I'm sorry. Yeah. So the FDA. But these products.
I got a guy. If you need.
Yeah. These products weren't FDA approved though. None of the fuss were FDA approved.
Well, none of them have to be. The supplements don't have to be, which is crazy. A lot of supplements, if they have the right designation, like they can sell them with just anecdotal evidence. It's a weird loophole. Yeah, but they get around it.
Yeah. So I was able to get horse fucking asthma shit fucking without going through Congress. Like I just got I just got it. Back then, you could just get steroids and fucking all this other. It was weird. People just had it. You just get it at a guy. If you need steroids, there's a guy at the gym. Hey, this guy at the gym, he has it. Go fucking Primo and all this Demodolan, Bemobolin, all these fucking names and shit. Demobolin,
What happened? Why doesn't that exist anymore?
I bet if you go to a gym, you can get a steroid. I mean, it's like anything else, dude. You go to a nightclub, I'm sure you can find drugs. You know what I'm saying? You go to,
Just don't go to. Don't look at me. I don't look like I take anything right now.
Steroids.
I never took steroids, but
they're fucking wicked expensive, dude. I remember I remember when I was in high school, I was like, oh man, a buddy of mine was talking to me because he was telling me his brother does it. He's like, oh, you should definitely get into that. And I'm like, all right, well, how much does it cost? And he told me it was something like $700. I'm like, get the
for
fuck
a cycle or some shit.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, like a cycle.
Even if I wanted to get into it, it's so expensive. It's like, what the fuck?
You know the big one was Winstraw. Winstraw.
Well, that's what Ben Johnson did, isn't he? The guy, fastest man on earth, whatever it was.
Sure, yeah. They took all those track and field people. Yeah, they fucking.
I'm surprised in basketball there hasn't been a performance enhancing drug scandal. Why do you think it's been avoided, dude?
I don't know.
It's their body type.
I'm sure they do it though.
They have to, yeah.
HGH more than anything.
Yeah, I bet they're doing all that shit. They have to.
Maybe they just don't test them.
They don't.
So.
Oh well, but they test them for weed. That's so fucking retarded. It's so backwards. Smoking weed would hinder your ability to perform. So why would it be illegal for you to do it? Whereas taking steroids improves your ability, but it's illegal to take those. It's so. I would imagine
they wouldn't need steroids. Basketball players don't need
that's
anabolic steroids
dude, you wouldn't think baseball players needed steroids, but they did it. They did it the most. You would think it would only be football players, but the reality is steroids are actually, I think, mostly used nowadays for recovery. That's why Peyton Manning got busted, almost got busted with HGH. Even it was definitely him that was shipping bottles and bottles of it to his wife. But what the fuck? But it's for injury repair. If you're trying to heal up, if you pump your body full of
certain steroids,
they're it's supposed to be for healing.
Yeah, certain steroids.
So I would imagine basketball players with all the knee injuries and shit.
Right.
You'd want to get a piece of that. Obviously, they don't want to get too huge, but
yeah, I'm assuming they're probably working it into their
routine
workout somehow. Maybe they just don't test it. I feel like they don't really test that much for weed in the NBA either. Maybe the NFL is more.
The NFL is way more strict about it. Yeah.
Oh, NFL, yeah, without a doubt.
NBA, they wouldn't have an NBA if they tested for weed.
I know some players that smoke weed during the season. They smoke weed.
Oh, a lot.
Yeah, it's what the fuck are you gonna do? The amount of cardio and sweat, and they sweat that shit off in 2 days, anyways. All the water they didn't drink.
But I also feel I bet. I mean, would it be helpful or kind of a hindrance? You think playing? I don't know. I'm sure you've played stoned and not, but at a highly competitive level, do you think it's possible?
Yeah, some people love playing stoned. I could never do it. I would be freaking out. But yeah, some people play better, I guess, when they're stoned. I'm sure there's guys in the NBA that play.
I don't know how you could
stoned.
Yeah, I'm sure that, but I never could. I bet
you get loose, man. Fucking
yeah, if you're that good.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, if you're LeBron, why not?
Yeah.
I've never played under the influence of anything. I couldn't
clenbuterol, apparently.
Yeah.
Clenbuterol, yeah, but I mean,
that's not a drug, right?
Yeah, it's not. I mean,
that does count.
Well, it's actually technically according to the definition, it's a steroid. So I mean, but
Chase is a steroid user.
Maybe I should. Fuck. Maybe I should have said I took
What?
Never mind.
You took fucking birth control? Women's birth control?
The amount of I don't know. I don't know where we're going with this, but fucking the drug is both
Decongestant. Oh, it's supposed to help you breathe.
It decongestant thins the blood to reduce blood pressure while a what the fuck you, dude? All these fucking terms. Go fuck yourself.
But I don't think it was supposed to make you ripped. I think it's for
That's what
for breathing.
That's what this. No, fuck you. No, it said. Well, I hope it. Well, obviously it didn't work because look how I look now. So. So obviously that.
Were you like super jacked when you were?
Yeah, I was.
Really?
I was like 185. Had like 6% body fat.
Just ripped.
Ripped. Yeah, I have a picture. I got to show Duraney a picture like when I was like 20. It's night and day.
I've seen.
I jumped I had like a 34-inch vertical. It was crazy.
Tracy's.
Could you dunk?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
How long ago was this?
Well, when I was in fucking college, high school.
Yeah. So when was the last time you were able to do that?
Last terms, please. when life said you have to, get a job and fucking be a man, probably 20. I don't know. Who knows? When I gained all the weight, who knows?
What's up with this little TV in front of this big TV?
Oh, you just noticed that?
Yeah.
Yeah, for all the listeners out there, so I got the ghetto TV hookup right now. My roommate's dog broke the big TV behind it.
Oh.
She hasn't replaced her TV yet. So in order to watch cable television, I just brought my TV from my bedroom out here. So I don't know. Back in the day, for anyone over 30, 35, you used to have those old set-top boxes that were like in the cabinet. Like the TV was in like the cabinet.
Yeah.
And the TV would break and you put another TV on top of that cabinet.
Yeah.
So you'd have them stacked up like the old tube TVs. Mm-hmm. This is like the 21st century version of that with one flat screen in front of the other flat screen. Yeah. It's pretty fucking sad.
The one in front is so much smaller.
Yeah. Well, my roommate needs to get that shit worked out. You hear that, Michelle?
I do have to go back on a statement that I said.
Oh, no. Here we go.
Yeah.
Chase is regretting saying something. What happened now?
Yeah, the dunking part. I didn't dunk. Like,
I had to take back the other
breezed through that so quick that I didn't even doubt it. I was like, wow, that's impressive. So what did you dunk like a tennis ball?
It was like I could no
on an 8-foot rim.
I didn't do that. Didn't do that either. I did on an 8. Okay. I was
Oh no! You fucking biffed it.
No, I dunked a tennis ball, but I didn't dunk a basketball. But I dunked once. So does that count?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Like a vert, like I did vert, like 2 feet.
Yeah.
Okay, but I feel like if you can't do it consistently, then you can't.
No, if you got what? You have witnesses?
You have witnesses
because it counts in basketball, like. Because you could be because it was those things where like that Chris, when you play ball, you like, yo bro, I dunked like over the weekend on Saturday, right? And you come in and tell the kids on Monday, they're like, yeah, right. Who the fuck was with you at the park? And you'd be like, no, I was by myself. They're like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
It was one of those situations. Yeah, I had somebody there.
Yeah, the ghost of
They
Christmas
can vouch
past.
for it? Are they still alive?
Nah, son.
No, they're dead.
It was a neighborhood hobo who just happened to be sleeping, when no one was watching.
It's actually this guy named Sweets. He was a taxi driver.
This guy,
we called him Sweets. He was a black dude, and he used to run a league.
Why'd you call him Sweets? He used to hand out candy before he fucked you?
Nah, he did. Right before he told me he would tell people I dunked.
I'll be your witness if you dunked. If I see you suck my dick, okay. Got it. I'll take that. Fair trade. I'll suck your dick. Pull it out.
Speaking of
giving such a nice name to a guy that would do that to you.
He's a sweet guy.
Other than that,
we call him
he's a pretty
Sweets.
sweet guy.
Call him Sweets, man. He's Sweets from the hood.
Other than that.
Sweets from the playground, man. He drove a taxi and I think he did like coke in the 80s or crack. I don't know. I think that's why.
Yeah, I'm sure he did it all, baby. Guy named fucking Sweets over here.
He was a good dude, though.
He was good.
And
he was a great guy. Great guy.
He saw you dunk?
He saw me dunk. He saw me dunk.
A
basketball, yeah. He saw me dunk a basketball. I wasn't a dunker. I was a fucking, I was a shooter.
I've never dunked. I'll go out on a big fucking limb here. I've never dunked. Sorry, guys. Yeah. Sorry to disappoint you. Grabbed the rim a few times, and I've.
That's pretty impressive. I've never.
Well, you seem like you're an athletic young man.
Yeah, I've never gotten up that high.
Really?
Yeah.
How good were you in high school? You scored 1,000 points. What are you talking about here?
No, I didn't really score. More of a passer. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I didn't score. I didn't really score at all.
I could tell.
My stat line at the end of the game would be like 3 points, and like we'd have some idiots running the scorebook, so they like wouldn't know how to keep track of anything else. So I would just have like 3 points, and that would be my whole stat line, and a rebound.
Did you get a varsity?
Like 40 minutes.
Did you get a varsity leather jacket at least?
I don't know if we had the jackets.
And sure, if you actually wore one of those jackets, I'd kick the shit out of you. Those things are so nerdy. I don't think we
had those jackets.
Do kids actually wear that shit around school? I couldn't imagine.
Of course they do. I like it. It's a proud thing.
Ironically.
It's a fucking good thing to have a varsity leather jacket from the high school that you.
I know, but to wear it around school like a hard-on, I don't know.
Yeah, of course.
Come on, bro.
You know, from Michael J. Fox back in Back to the Future.
Yeah,
Biff, I
know, but that's what makes him all hard-on. Like that's why I wouldn't do it. I feel like it's too cliche.
Oh God.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's you're fucking trying too hard over there. Tone it down. You know, like
trying too hard.
Yeah, trying too hard. No. Thirsty motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
You wouldn't like if you played a sport and you had like a leather, and said Randy and it had a leather, and you wouldn't wear it around high school.
Dude, I regret wearing fucking T-shirts that had my fraternity's emblem on it. It's like, all right, everyone knows I'm a member. I don't need to be walking around with a fucking badge on, like. You know,
you look like the ideal guy that would wear varsity.
Yeah, you would look like the guy that actually would.
See, that's what I'm saying. I'm not that guy though. That's the
you
weird,
would have a hard time
being
a Mason.
That's the weird vibe I give up. I'm not that guy.
Really, you'd have a hard time being a Mason.
A Mason? Oh, like being like a Freemate, like the old school, like the country club shit?
All the Shriners.
Oh, yeah, with the fucking Elks wearing those big dumb fucking hats? No way, kid. You know, like wearing a hat with some fucking thing on it, you know, like a big horns or some shit. Like, come on.
You don't like being a member of a?
He doesn't like groups.
No, I've been members of groups, and that's why I think it's like, all right, I get it. You know, like I've done it. I'm done being part of the group.
A lot of people,
like I've done my group time. It's a little me time now.
But there's got to be something that like pick something.
Yeah, comedy. That's the crew I roll with.
Fuck, you just no. Take that out.
We need varsity jackets for comedy, I think.
Oh, for sure, son. And we should be the ones deciding who gives them out. Just randomly. Like, yo, son, you got a varsity letter this year. We can get them cheap. Just get a bunch of cheap, funny ones, man.
You know how funny that would be, dog.
Yo, you first team, all varsity. Son.
You know what? You know how'd be funny? We just be like me, you, Kinback. We just be going to like open mics with like 3 jackets. And then me and Randy will stand behind Kinback, and Kinback will just present the fucking varsity comedy leather jacket to open micers and say,
"Yo, just to
open micers."
Just go in the Middle East.
People are just waiting for their varsity. Like, I'm still not. I've been doing this for 10 years. I'm still not.
I just not even say why.
And then just be like, "Hey, you're
put a little pin on somebody. Here you go. You made it, bud.
There you go. You made it, man. You know. Oh my God, that's so funny.
Yeah,
that's a great sketch.
That's not a bad idea right there.
You guys at least need them for the podcast. You guys could wear varsity jackets.
Well, no, I told them we're gonna get those chalk line joints. The white man can't jump ones.
Ooh,
we get some good chalk line jackets. Shout out to chalk line.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah, we'll work on those.
Touch.
I got to talk to. My benefactor, fucking Jeff. But I was gonna ask you something too. Fuck, man, it just went out of my head. Oh, I got stoned. I was laughing at that varsity jack shit. Oh yeah, no, I was telling Hetty about this, dude. You know what else we should start? Is a Boston comedy death pool, and just start picking who's gonna die first. And obviously, the Gutter Boys will be high on the list. You know what I'm saying? Caleb Kemp will probably be on that list. There's a few people you worry about. You know, you worry about your well-being when you're around. You know, Big D, sorry, shout out Big D, I love you, buddy, but, you know, chances are you might die soon, too. You know, I mean, he is big and black, so he's just begging for a fucking diabetes scare. But,
you get a lot of people to pick from.
I feel like I'd be on the list. I'd be on the list. You know, all the stone bike riding, that's got to be, that's got to factor into it. I don't know. But we should though. It's just $5 to get in and put 20 names and just fucking see who's gonna die first.
Feel really bad when you do win though.
Oh, it'd be funny.
Right.
I mean, obviously, who's got to be the number one pick? Who do you think is most likely
to die in Boston comedy the earliest? I don't know. It's tough.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a good question. Though. Come on, you want to get dark?
What an interesting trajectory of where we just went to. Okay.
Well, no, because I was thinking of Varsity Jackets. Like, oh, that'd be a fun thing. Then, they have celebrity death pools.
Yeah, but
that's a thing.
I was saying for the good, for the greatness of good, not.
Come on.
I don't want to pick because I'm afraid I'd get it right, and then I'd be like, I'd feel
You don't want to talk. For me, I don't want to. That's a bad. Like I feel like it's
a bad karma thing.
I feel like it's if you talk about like death and like that shit. Like for me, it's like, yeah, I get the reasoning for a joke and shit, but when it comes to death, like that's one of those things I kind of like. I'm a little bit superstitious about,
Because you're worried about dying yourself.
Triggered by it.
Triggered by it, yeah. Dude, I faced it, dude. Like, it's not fucking funny. It's not a fucking funny.
Yeah, but we're all gonna die.
Yeah, but
I haven't died yet.
Sadly.
But it's different when you've faced it right
Yeah,
then.
no, I guess it's more realistic to you because you've been closer to it. But I still.
But
think,
I'm like 65.
I still think it'd be funny to pick out the top 10 people who would most likely die in Boston comedy. Like who's next up? It'd be kind of a sick list. I think it'd be funny, and then have a show with all of them on it. There's a question: would they be upset if it got them stage time? That's a question. If you were on the list, but you got 10 minutes, would you be like, all right, it's not bad?
Yeah, maybe you could like nominate yourself. Or
I bet if you ask some of these people, they'll be like, oh yeah, I'm sure I'm high on the list.
Right.
Like,
yeah, as long as they were okay with it.
So, I don't know. I feel like for 5 minutes I would allow people to think I was going to die. It's fine.
Yeah, why not?
Why not?
Then you're playing with house money if you don't die.
That's right. We went far afield from the news, but that was more fun. I think personally.
I think we took Kinback's time, man.
We're good.
You got a coaching thing, dude.
I know, that's right. It's 20 of. You want to push anything, big fella?
No.
What are you going to be next?
6 Gear Saturday.
That's right.
Chase
Is it
will be
once a month or
hosting.
is it every week now?
It's once a month.
Once a month, 6 Gear comedy in South Boston. It's on what? What street is that?
L Street.
On L Street.
In South Boston. Yeah.
That's right. This Saturday, Chase will be hosting because Chris Kinback himself, Mr. Sexy, will be back in Shrewsbury. Shrewsport, where are you from? Shrewsbury.
Yeah,
Shrewsbury.
You got it right.
There you go. And where else are you going to be for the rest of the month? You got any other dates coming up?
May do Antanes tonight.
Oh, shit. Speaking of the Gutter Boys. Antanes tonight.
Yeah, that's about it. The Hideout. I think I'm doing the Hideout on Friday, maybe.
All right. This Friday?
Yeah.
Are you going to come back for that?
Yeah.
Oh, but not your own show.
My own show. I'm going to be in Fox.
Oh, that's right. But that's right.
Yeah, man.
And follow him, fellas,
Just
ladies.
hitting the open mic scene.
Westfield Boy himself, Chris Kimback, at Westfield Boy, right on Instagram.
Yeah.
You always got photos of your niece and nephews on there. Huh? You got a whole big family.
Yeah. Nieces and nephews.
No kids of his own, ladies. He's single and ready to mingle.
Yeah.
He's got a huge 3-inch penis. It's like a can of tuna. It's impressive.
Yeah. It's proportional to my body.
Where are you going to be, Chase? You're going to be at 6 Gear on Saturday.
6 Gear on Saturday, yeah, hosting. I think I'm at the Greenbrier Sunday.
Oh, big weekend for Chase.
And then I think what's it, November? Oh yeah, next week the Burn, Wednesday, Thursday. Yeah.
Chase is always confused by his own dates.
I got my dates. I don't fucking care.
Saturday, 6 Gear. Sunday, the Greenbrier.
I'm up every night.
That's right. At places. Find me, son.
Yeah, I love the Burn. Burn is the best.
Burn's a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's a good hang.
I like it in the summertime for some reason, just because it's like warmer. You can like chill outside, smoke outside. Not feel like you're rushing
not cooped up.
Yeah, well, it's cold. I don't like cold. But
Yeah.
it's one of those places, and
that's right, kids.
I don't know. I'm fucking out of it. I'm fucking high.
Well, I know we got good and stone, but don't forget, guys. December 14th, Laugh Boston. Donnell Rawlings, 9:45 p.m. Friday night. We will all be there having a good old fucking time. You guys should be there too. Tickets are out.
They are.
And they're selling. So please come through. I will be in fucking California for the rest of the week. So fuck this weather, guys. I'll see you guys later,
You
buddy.
lucky son of a gun.
Bye-bye, motherfucker.
You lucky son of a gun.
Yeah, trying to get a little bit of sun. Hang out with my buddy. See if I can't smoke a whole Christmas tree's worth of weed.
No.
All right, guys, but that's
Well,
it.
be careful out there. Those fires, man. Be careful.
Oh, yeah, it's south. I don't think I'm going to run into any of the fires. The only fire I'm running into is going to be...
Well, the air, the smoke.
yeah, hopefully this... I think the air quality is good where he is. He said it's fine.
Okay.
So
Bring a mask just in case.
Bring a mask.
Yeah.
It's all right.
You want some clenbuterol?
Clenbuterol? No, I'm good with the fucking horse asthma
Semen.
pills, whatever the fuck it is. Yeah, semen.
It's good for breathing.
The horse yiz. All right,
Yes,
guys.
rspodcast@gmail.com. Send us your fucking thoughts.
Questions. Obviously, we'll get back to you.
Concerns, if you have.
Concerns, yeah. Concerns. We smoked too much weed on this one, but that's fine. That's what it's for. It's the lemon meringue, baby.
A horse laxative.
The horse laxatives. I know, right? Dude, I was so hoping that was real. I was fucking bummed when that shit was
I'm
fake.
kind of disappointed that you found that out, man, honestly.
I mean, yeah, I should have just left it out.
How did you not?
I hadn't heard of it until he just mentioned it.
Neither had I.
And then when I saw it, you're like, that's fake. And I Googled it. It's like, is this fake? And
Yeah,
Snopes
sad.
is like, yeah, it's fake.
Nothing is real.
Nothing is real. Fucking fake news. Donald Trump does it again. All right, guys, that's it for this week. Hope you guys have a happy Thanksgiving. Obviously, we will do the same. We're thankful for all of you listening. Aww. But that's it for this week, guys. We'll see you next week. That was Chris Kinback and Chase Abel, and I'm Randy V, and we're out. Peace.
Peace.
Where's the broadcast, you bitch?